Welcome to a word of hope for our Founders Feast Day on the Feast of St. Dominic. My name is Father Brendan Curran, Dominican friar, joining you again in our community on the west side of Chicago. We have special readings today for our Dominican family, celebrating the heritage of our founder. And the reading challenges each of us to remember the freshness of that community that Dominic launched over 800 years ago. Jesus gathered among the disciples for yet another teaching in the Gospel of Luke in this passage today. And one of the disciples said to Jesus, "I will follow you wherever you go." And Jesus responded to him, "Follow me." Another disciple later in the teaching spoke up with a loud voice and said, "I will follow you, but first let me go and bury my family members." The challenge of following the call of Christ has been one of those from all of our baptism through generations and generations. One of them, the courageous leadership of St. Dominic, who set out to embark on a new journey that today is across 200 countries across the world. Dominican friars, sisters, nuns, laity, and so many other examples of the spirit of St. Dominic today. And just for a moment, let's consider that powerful response of the disciple today. I will go with you and follow you wherever you go. Wherever you go in the call of Dominic means to be families in the midst of a struggle. One of the struggles was over 200 years ago in the calling of Samuel Mazzucchelli to the upper great Midwest of the United States, who was called to go and be a minister with the indigenous peoples, the native peoples who really are proud to call this place their home here in the Midwest. He had no compass, he had no GPS, and many rejected him for his ministry with the indigenous people, chartering and writing manuscripts of the Bible in their own respected language and culture, not to mention the catechism. What impelled him, if not for the call of that challenge of living the gospel preaching from the spirit of St. Dominic? Samuel was known to say, "Let us set out for any place where the work is great and difficult." Great and difficult. In Myanmar, there is an uprising, and our Dominican family are in peril. In Ukraine, a world war continues months on months end. Wow, much easier for me. We are each called to remember the challenge of the spirit of Dominic. Where is God calling us? To a great and abundant challenges wherever we may be, to see the place and voice of the gospel across the world today. Let that be a word of hope. Happy Feast Day.